Welcome to the Word of Gab podcast. I am Gab, your mid-20s fun tita with a resting bitch face. This podcast is all about adulting lessons and stories in my journey to being a responsible adult while fostering healthy relationships, spreading positivity and confidence, and enjoying coffee. No pressure. You can do anything as you listen to this pod. You can work, do laundry, wash the dishes, or maybe just chill with me while you take a sip from your favorite drink. So, let the stories begin. Welcome back to the Word of Gab podcast and thank you very much for listening up to this episode. Konti na lang, matatapos natin to. We're gonna end the year with a bang. Actually, we're gonna start 2023 with a bang because lesson number 1 would be on January 1. I just want to say, belated Merry Christmas. I know it's a long weekend here in the Philippines, and I hope you're having enough rest, you're enjoying your family time, your alone time. However you want to spend your holidays, I hope you're doing it for your own happiness. So, lesson number 7 is something very important. Actually, all the 12 lessons are important to me because they made a huge impact in my life. But this one is something that I've just learned in the later parts of 2022 that work is not life. Lagi natin naririnig yung dapat mahal mo yung trabaho mo, dapat masaya ka sa ginagawa mo para kumita ka ng, alam mo yun, kumita ka ng pera, ng bukal sa loob mo. But then again, jobs can pay bills, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to love them. I personally love my job kasi it gives me enough freedom for me to control my time and my energy. Just a quick backstory, my work is an output-based type of job, so if I don't work or if I don't do anything, I don't get anything back. But the good side of that is I could align it to my energy and what I feel kasi there are times na I just really don't feel like working. And idagdag mo pa na yung boss namin is very understanding na, with women and how our hormones are, sobrang fluctuating siya sa akin, especially because I have PCOS. I was diagnosed with PCOS Feb 2022 lang din. So, dun ko nalaman na kung bakit pala yung mood ko is sobrang pabago-bago, yung energy levels ko is not the same. So, that's why I really love my job and the creative freedom it gives me. It gives me a lot of control with everything I do. It's just the best for me. But it's not the same for everyone. Okay? It doesn't mean that you should leave your job just because you don't love it or you don't feel passionate about it. Yes, you can. You can always go for your passion or whatever it is you are looking for. If you have the freedom to do so, then do so. If you have the privilege to do so, then go ahead. But most of us, we don't actually have that kind of privilege because we have to work for our families. We weren't born with a silver spoon. Hindi kami pinanganak na may kumpanyang ipapamana sa amin. So, most of the time, hindi tayo pwedeng, hindi, jump ship agad. So, my point here is that when I say work is not life, your work may be something you do on a daily basis. It may be a huge chunk of your day, but it doesn't define you. For example, I'm the VP of operations, but it doesn't just stop there. I'm not just that. I am a podcaster, I am a digital artist, I am a friend, I am a sister, I'm a daughter, and I'm a girlfriend. I play a lot of roles, and so do you. So, how do we separate work and life? This is actually the huge chunk of this lesson. Kasi earlier in 2022, di ba nga sabi ko, my work is project-based. So, pag wala akong ginawa, wala akong kikitain. I get a lot of satisfaction when I see a lot of cha-ching coming in. I mean, who doesn't, right? Ang hirap ng buhay ngayon. Parang ang sarap sa pakiramdam na, oh my God, this is 2 to 3 times more than my regular salary back when I was a regulatory officer for an agricultural company. So, sobrang sarap lang niya sa feeling to the point na on weekdays, I don't do anything. I barely do chores. Kung makikita mo yung kwarto ko, meron diyang bin ng pile of clothes that hindi ko tinutupi unless wala na akong damit sa damitan. That's like a monthly thing na lang. Supposedly it's a weekly thing, pero most of the time kasi I don't have the energy and my weekdays are for work and weekends are for hobbies or social life. Little did I know that I've been letting myself go. Unang-una, hindi ako nakakapaglinis masyado ng kwarto. Every 2 weeks na lang halos ako nakakapaglinis. I know it's dugyot, but yeah, I'm trying to change that. I'm doing a weekly thing now. Um, Hindi rin ako nakakapag-exercise. I don't get to go outside. There are days that I don't even see the sun. Na, alam mo yun, madilim pa. Pag madaling araw na ako matutulog ng mga 4:00, madilim pa din. Gigising ako madilim na ulit. Gets mo? So, parang, ginabawi ko lahat sa tulog. But then, eventually, feeling ko malapit na ako dun sa burnout stage. And I was like, okay, thank you, self, for being self-aware, but this has to change kasi it's not good. And I saw this video of a man. I'm sorry, because when I can't sleep, I just keep on watching reels. And then I came across this reel on Facebook, and then sabi niya, I'm so sorry for not getting his name, but he said that the best investment you can do is investing in yourself. Kasi regardless of how many investments you get, how many stocks you get, how many shares you get, how many hours you work, it's not actually gonna last long if hindi mo aalagaan yung sarili mo. Parang tamang-tama sa akin kasi nga napabayaan ko yung sarili ko, and that's not good kasi nga sa PCOS you have to manage your weight para hindi mag-manifest yung mga symptoms. That's I have to work out, kailangan yung sleep hours ko maayos, I see the sun, I eat properly, and all of that was not being done because of work. That's why I decided to set boundaries. This is the most important thing you can do for work. Unang-una pa lang, lalo na kung newly employed ka, pwede kang magpabibo. Pag office hours, go lang, bibo kid ka. But after that, wala na silang karapatan sa oras mo dahil 8 hours ka lang nilang bayad, hindi 24 hours. Regardless, kailangan meron ka pa ring oras para sa sarili mo. I mean, imagine, 'di ba? If you are a typical office worker na pumupunta pa talaga sa office, gaano katagal yung commute mo? Plus yung 8 hours. Actually, 9 kasi yung lunch hindi bayad na 1 hour, 'di ba? Commute mo papunta at pauwi. Sabihin na nating tig-isa't kalahating oras papunta at pauwi. So that's already 3 hours of commute plus 9. So that's 12 hours of your life. 8 hours kang matutulog, kunwari. Oh, may 4 hours ka na lang para sa sarili mo. 'Di ba parang, oh my God, no. So, I say, set boundaries. Yung 4 hours na yon, kung yun na lang yung natitira, just give it to yourself. Huwag mo nang ibigay sa kumpanya nyo. Kung chat ng chat, huwag mo replyan. Pwede kang mag-set ng automated message saying na, okay, I got this message, but I will get back to you when I'm back at the office. Kasi technically rest. And I always say this to the people who are unreasonably hardworking. Kasi there are times na ang sarap maging hardworking kapag reciprocated siya ng company. However, there are people who just love what they're doing. They love being busy, but the company isn't actually paying attention to it. I always say, hindi ka naman papamanahan ng kumpanya. Why are you killing yourself for it? After a few years of working, tapos sabihin na natin na burnout ka, magre-resign ka. Ano yung magre-refill sa soul mo? Wala. Kasi wala ka namang ginagawa outside work. So, ang tendency, it's just an endless cycle of you looking for the same environment, having a job, and burning yourself out again. So, this means na this long weekend, take some time to rest. And my challenge to you for this lesson is to start setting boundaries at work. Meaning, ito, let's start small. Don't ever reply to any email or phone call or text or whatever it is from the company during weekends. Give the weekends for yourself. Okay? Pag hindi office hours, wala. Just do whatever you want to do on weekends. If you want to be lazy, go ahead. Just lay around. If you want to do chores, go ahead. If you want to go out, go ahead. If you want to do art, go ahead. Just allow yourself to have that time just for you because you are not your work. And I hope you remember that. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me, and I want to hear your thoughts, so feel free to message me on Instagram or on Facebook at Word of Gab Podcast. You can follow, like, and share. As always, I want to remind you that when someone tries to dim your light, blind them. See you next time. Bye!